Hi guys, this is a Gorilla Tag guide on how to get good at the game. So we're gonna go through like easy stuff, and then we'll go into like the more harder stuff. So we'll section each part off. So we'll start off with ground. These are the times. So ground, branching, walls, and then we got double walls, and then jukes, and then here we'll do what time like water and how to be good at water and how to be good at ice. And since ropes and zip lines are pretty simple, I don't gotta teach you anything about that. So let's get to the video. Join my Vanguard. The first thing I'm gonna be showing you is ground. So for beginners, let's say you're just fresh to the game. You don't want to be moving instead of like this. You probably move like this. You want to do left arm, right arm, left arm, right arm, or right arm, left arm, right arm, left arm. So it would look like this. So again, that will take practice. Don't think you're gonna get it on the first try. That one is pretty easy. Next up is funny run. So funny run looks like this. I say you do a W with your hands, and then you kind of just like flick your wrists, so it looks something like this. That one's actually somewhat easy. You want to put it like right in front of your like stomach, or like stomach level, or I guess you could say like thigh level. So there. Okay, it's flicking the wrists, and when you are flicking your wrists, make sure you're flicking them back. Okay. And then for a more professional run, we'll go down by decimal. So this run will make you pretty fast. So what you do is you do this arm in a circle. If you're right-handed, you do your left arm in a circle, and your right arm just doing that really fast, and then your arm's trying to move fast. So again, this arm's moving in a circle if you're righty. If you're lefty, this arm's doing that. It's just pushing off, and this arm's doing a circle. That's pretty easy. So it looks something like this. So you don't want to be doing it at the same time, because this is what it would look like. You're not going to go fast. You want to do this one touching the ground, this one touching the ground, this one touches the ground, this one touches the ground. It's like right after, but like not too much. Because if you do it too much, again, you're just going to do is what I call a bicycle. You don't want to do that. Next up is branching. Branching, we'll start off with scaling. Scaling is when you put your arm here. Scaling is when you put your arm on it, and then you jump up and go on the branch. Now you don't want to just hit it and then jump back. That does kind of use for a good juke though, but you still don't want to do that. You want to go up. You want to go up. Jump up, and then you keep going on branches until you just don't feel like you want to. So just do that. Scaling will definitely take time, because you want to just mainly go up. You don't want to really go back. I mean, yeah, it's a good juke, but we're not on juking right now. So now we'll go to hospital flipping. So you can really do this anywhere, but branching is the main one. So hospital flip is when you go under the branch. It's pretty hard to do it slow. It's when you go under the branch. So under the branch. Your goal is to do at least a 270, but a 360 is also good too, to get rid of the lavas. This one definitely takes practice. So just try doing it slow at first, maybe like some speed. If you don't get it first try, that's fine. This might take like a week to master, or not to like master, but to do it at least 75%. Like, good. Oh! And then under branching. So what you do is you jump off this. I say you practice it here, but you can really do it anywhere. You jump off this tree and then you push off. So what you do is on this tree, you jump off. You want to line up your left arm with your body because you don't want to be fully extended or it'll look like that. So left arm, and yeah. So that is branching, and now we'll go on to walls. This is the wall you're going to get very used to. It's called death wall. So as you can see the flat side over there, that's also death wall. And then you get this like side. It's basically the opposite end of stump. Stump's down there. So we'll start off with like jumping back and forth. So you want to find this crease. It's like in the middle, and you want to have your hands like this. So then you want them to be pretty close, and then you want to jump back and forth. I recommend doing this in City. So if you watch the short about doing this, in City there's a 90-degree angle in like the back part, down by the stage. So practicing that there will make you good. Do it like this. You want to go down and away when you're jumping off. And then wall run. Wall run. You want to move your arm like this. You want to do it at like some angle. Not too much. Maybe like a 2-degree angle. And if you want, you can do it fast. That one will definitely take practice. I don't know where you could really practice it. I mean, I guess you could practice it on like the tens, just getting that motion down. So next is Lucille. So Lucille is, again, you probably want your hands like that. But what I do is practice wall run with your right arm going right to left, and then practice that same going the same direction with the other arm. Now that'll be hard, but once you get it across, then I want you to try doing this, and just basically putting those things together to make Lucille. And then backwards Lucille is basically doing the same thing, except again how to practice it: left arm going right to left, and then right arm going right to left. So both going the same way, and then you just like that. And then next, vertical. This one's, I would say, might be the toughest of them all. At least to master. So you want to move your arm in like a circle. You can do it really fast or really slow. You just want to move it in a circle, and you want to go toward the wall. Okay, and you want to go up. Maybe you want to go up. You don't want to. Maybe like a slight angle is fine, but you just want to mainly go up. So I'm not that good at the fast one, but I'm okay at the slow one, because you just have more time to react. Again, that's the best way to practice walls. And now we'll go over to double walls. Double walls, you're gonna practice mainly jumping back and forth. So you want to start right up against the wall, and you want to push. You don't want to be fully stretched out because you can't like generate force, and then you just want to do that, and you want to time it up. You don't want to be too early, because then you're just going to fall back down like that. So then, pinch climbing. You could also do this on the trees. You want to line up like hugging it. And then you want to move your arms in circles. And then it'll take you right up. You want your circles to to kind of be slanted, but like 2D. So, and then, because if you just do regular circles, you'll probably just fall right back. So, kind of like push yourself toward the wall. And then Lucio, just one hand and two hand. So we'll start off with one hand. One hand. Here, put your arm through. Your arm does not have a hitbox, so you can do this. And then you just spin it. So you spin your arm, and I guess you could use two hands. And then it would basically be like a pinch climb. Two hands though, you basically just doing two circles. And you want to do switch. You don't want to be doing them at the same time or you're not going to go anywhere. You want to do right hand, left hand, right hand, left hand. Or left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. But not right and left hand, right and left hand. You don't want to do that. So then jukes. So slide juke. Again, slide your arm through because your arm does not have a hitbox. And then you just clip that end. And yeah. Clip that end. And boom. So again, you just want to hit this edge and fling yourself back. You'll probably get tagged. So another juke with that is you just run right through. Okay, let me show you. You just run right through. Because then they're probably just going to be like this. Waiting for you. And then you're already way past them. And then there's this move to get away from the lava monkeys. So this big structure is called gazebo. So what you want to focus on is this top right corner of the player board, and then you jump and quickly grab onto the edge of gazebo. So you can do this with the other side, and yeah, that way is a lot harder. All this will take practice. So now I will show you how to do. I'll show you another juke. So again. With the walls, it's actually a really good juke. What you'd want to do, let's say you're actually starting to get good at like vertical and wall run, Lucio. You just want to go up on the walls and then you just want to slap right down. It's really good. Say they're like right there. They also know how to do walls. Perfect move to do it. Because then they'll be up there while you're halfway across the map. So now we'll go to water. I'm too lazy to go actually way to beach. So we're just going to go right here. So with water, when you go in it, you don't want to just start frantically moving. You want to kind of like just chill. And then you want to start, it's basically like default running. So as you saw, hold on. So, this is how you move. You're basically just quickly moving your arms back and forth. And if you want to go the other way, just go the other way. It will be... that one definitely will take some time. Don't think you're going to get it on the first try. So now I'm going to show you ice. So, ice. Let's say you're just brand new to ice. Put both your hands on the ground and make sure your body isn't touching. So then, put your left hand on the ground if you want to move left. You could also jump on the ice. And move your right arm and put your right arm on the ground if you want to move right. And it is pretty hard to control. Because like sometimes it'll go the other way. So... this definitely might take, this will take some practice. So that is the Gorilla Tag guide. If you have any questions, put it in the comments below. And make sure you subscribe. Bye.